Why does my budgie stand on one leg? Actually, it's very interesting to understand why do birds in general do that. We're gonna explain why do healthy budgies do that and when do they do it. Budgie question and answer. Question answered. When a budgie is relaxed, it is usually quiet, has an appearance of slightly ruffled feathers, and perches on one leg only while tucking the other leg underneath its body. This is very normal among budgies and birds and parrots, and you do not need to worry about that. The bird might stay like that for several hours and rotate its feet periodically to ensure each foot gets rest. Take flamingo for example. This bird stands on one leg for many hours, which actually baffled scientists for so long. Why? Isn't it easier to balance on 2 feet instead of 1? Birds' legs have an adaptation called rete mirabile, which means wonderful network. It works in such way that it really minimizes heat loss. Birds' feet don't freeze because of a unique circulatory system, and they also withstand low temperatures without damage because they are mostly tendons and bones with little muscles or nerve tissue. Unlike us, our circulatory system does not prevent frostbite. This countercurrent heat exchange system in birds is very efficient at maintaining heat in the core. Arteries carry warm blood to the foot, but as the blood returns to the heart via veins, those veins are interwoven with the arteries. The arteries warm the veins. The blood that returns to their heart is kept relatively warm due to contact with the arteries during the return to the heart. Keeping an entire foot warm requires a lot of energy. However, because the veins also cool the arteries, the bird's feet are closer to environmental temperature and thus don't lose as much heat as they would if they were at body temperature. And by standing on one leg, a bird reduces by half the amount of heat lost through unfeathered limbs. Birds such as gulls and ducks endure long periods of standing on ice. So you can imagine how efficient this system is. Isn't it amazing? And it is a truly wonderful network. If budgies are placed within a room with a lot of activity, they will not exhibit this relaxed type behavior, but will most likely try to engage with people by chirping and singing. This is a typical flock behavior. Budgies will stand on one leg before they are sleepy as it's relaxing to them. This behavior can be expected during noontime and bedtime. For more about budgies, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are watching this video from YouTube and hit the bell icon to get notified when the next video is up. Or like the Facebook page if you are watching this video from Facebook.